What's up, everyone? John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo here with an unboxing of one of the phones that I am most excited about this year. This is a sequel to the extremely popular Galaxy Note. It's the appropriately named Galaxy Note 2. It brings a 5.5-inch screen, a quad-core Exynos processor, 2 gigs of RAM, Jelly Bean out of the box, HSPA+, LTE, and all kinds of latest and greatest superphone hotness. Let's go ahead and open this big boy up. Alright, so here we have the box for the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. It's got a picture of the device on the front. It is the gray version. Galaxy Note 2, and we've got some specs on the back. But of course, we're going to run through all of those. I cannot contain my excitement. Let's go ahead and dig in. I want to thank our friends at Neguri Electronics for hooking us up with this phone. It's available now if you want to check them out. NeguriElectronics.com. So this will be coming to all 4 major US carriers. This is the international unlocked version. Go ahead and cut some more paper. I feel like a kid on Christmas trying to get into this. I loved the original Note. It's arguably one of my favorite phones. So I'm really excited to see the sequel with quad-core and LTE on the unlocked version. There's a lot to like about this phone. It's got really everything you could want in a modern Android-powered smartphone. So let's see if that is enough to open it up. And there it is, the giant, wow, that is really big, Galaxy Note 2. Push it off to the side for just a minute and see what else we're going to get in the box. Not sure what the carrier versions are going to come shipping with, but the international version will have quick start guide, power cord, earphones, the nicer Samsung earphones with the little gels on them with an inline mic. The obligatory syncing cord, and that's micro USB, and a monster 3100 milliamp hour battery. So let's take the battery out, and we'll take the phone, and I'll run you guys through all the specs on this bad boy. So pricing is going to vary depending on when you buy it. Unlocked, you're looking at about $750. It's running Android 4.1 Jelly Bean. From a dimension standpoint, 5.9 by 3.1 by a very thin 0.3. If you're wondering how this compares size-wise to the original Galaxy Note, it's a little bit longer, but it's thinner and skinnier, both of those. Screen here is a 5.55-inch HD Super AMOLED screen. That's 1280 by 720. That's 267 ppi, and it's being protected by Gorilla Glass 2. Let's go ahead and pull all this off. A huge, as mentioned, 3100 milliamp hour battery, which is up from the 2500 milliamp hour battery. It's being powered by a 1.6 gigahertz quad-core Exynos chip. That's the 4412 with 2 gigs of RAM. Internal storage is going to be 16, 32, or 64, but you can expand that with micro SD. 8 megapixel camera on the back with LED flash. You can shoot 1080p, and then we've got a 1.9 megapixel shooter up on the front. This version does have support for AT&T's LTE network. That's 700 and 2100 bands, but also has HSPA+, Bluetooth 4.0, NFC, and of course we've got some brand new S Pen action going on here. This is a redone S Pen. We'll talk about that a little bit more in our hands-on and the review. Let's go ahead and pop in the battery and do a first boot up and see what things look like. All right, so we've got the Galaxy Note 2 all powered up and ready to be toyed with. 5.5 inches of AMOLED glory. So let's go ahead and see what kind of apps are going to come bundled on this guy. So some of the standard Samsung ones that we see with TouchWiz, Chat On, and some customized icons for contacts and such. The usual suspects are here as well: Messenger, Maps, Google+, Learning Hub. S Note for using that S Pen. S Voice is here, although I'd much rather use Google Search, which is pretty awesome, and Samsung's own App Store. Quick look at the widgets. Samsung's customized widgets, and then the standard Android ones, and some that are customized for the S Pen, like S Note, for example, are living here as well. So this guy is running Jelly Bean, but don't take my word for it. Let's go ahead and show you. Android 4.1.1 right out of the box. It's nice to see a Android phone brand new come shipping with Jelly Bean. So let's walk around the phone. On the left-hand side, we've got a volume rocker up and down. This really does, in every way, feel like a bigger Galaxy S3 from build quality to buttons. So if you use the Galaxy S3 or you've held one, this should be very familiar to you. On the right-hand side, power and lock button. Down here, we've got a one big home button, and we've got 2 buttons that'll light up capacitively. We've got a menu button and a back button. Go ahead and hit home. Bottom, you've got charging and microphone ports. S Pen's going to live down there as well, or microphone, not microphone port. On the top, also have another noise canceling mic, 3.5 millimeter headset jack. Push the back in a little tighter. Plastic backing here as well. If you want to access your SD card, you do not have to remove the battery to do so, and then your micro SIM is going to go there as well. And again, it's a 3100 milliamp hour battery. The back is plastic, like we've seen on the original Galaxy Note and Galaxy S3, and there is your NFC antenna. Go ahead and pop this guy back on. The snapping noise it makes is always very satisfying for me. Let's go ahead and snap that bad boy back on. Let's take a look at some of the stuff that's going to come on the phone. So 5.5 inches. Let me give you guys a bit of a comparison to what 5.5 inches on a phone looks like. Watch this on your screen. You probably can't appreciate the size. Here is an iPhone 5. You can really get a chance to see the difference. And with a new 4-inch screen, it's by no means a small phone, but it really looks like a kid brother next to a 5.5-inch phone. And you can see how much extra content you can see here as well. So you load up Techno Buffalo at the same spot on each. We can see 1, 2, 3, and part of 4 on the iPhone 5. Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and all of 5 on here. So part of 4, and here we've got 5. So you definitely can see how much more content is going to be shown. You can see the benefit when you are watching videos or taking notes or whatever it is that you want to do on your device. So let's go ahead and see what else we're going to have. So go ahead and pull on down. You've got your typical settings up here: Wi-Fi, GPS, sound, rotation, Bluetooth, and all that kind of stuff. What I am curious, though, is how Samsung incorporated Google search with the voice Google search with some of the S search in here. So let's go ahead and see if it works. Testing. All right, so good to know that that is in here and hasn't been taken out in favor of S Voice, because the Google search is way better and incredibly awesome on here. So this has just been a first look and unboxing at the Galaxy Note 2. Of course, we'll be using it and giving you guys hand-on impressions and comparisons with all the latest phones out there. Anything that you guys want to see particular about this device, be sure to let us know down below, and check out technobuffalo.com for the latest up-to-the-minute Galaxy Note 2 coverage. I'm John Rettinger. I'll see you in the next video.